Hello, I'm SammyP. Welcome to episode 23 of my Let's Voice series for Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. It's the series where I used the excuse of practicing my voice acting to justify playing video games. And to get it out of the way, if you are enjoying this video, please feel free to like and share and subscribe this video. It's a fantastic way to help others find the channel, to grow the channel. And obviously, if you're not enjoying it, the dislike button's there. Constructive feedback is always appreciated. All comments, except spoilers, are also appreciated as well. Right. What is this? Zealous focus? Who has zealous focus? It's you? Is it the guard? Is the guard giving me zealous focus? Huh. Fantastic. Alright. We were looking for our old paladin friend, Pallegina. And I believe she is going to be in here, in the Vailian Trading Company headquarters. They said that she had... It's all the way... Oh, the bird's all the way back there. That seems a little silly. You know what? We'll go like that. You've got a much longer range. You can go right back. And the bird can just sort of flit in and out. I could even... Is that... No, I want to have the option of Seraphim being further back, should I need it to be. Yeah, so as I was saying, I think in the last episode, it depends on how you ended the game with Pallegina. To how it reacted, and because in my playthrough I got her to go against the orders of her her leadership. I can't remember. She either gets, I believe that she got kicked out of her order, but then brought back in if you fed the souls back into the people to strengthen the Deerwood, which I don't think I did. I think I sided with Barath and returned the souls to the wheel, which means I believe she will either just be a disgraced sort of soldier, or she may actually have joined another order of paladins. I don't remember. I don't remember which one. But I guess we will find out. What are all these people? Pauper. You have a name. You have probably something to say. That's how we know. They have names. I'm sorry, what? You duck down into the canal and find yourself kneeling before an iron gate. The reek of sewerage wafting from the other side is powerful enough to bring tears to your eyes. The iron bars are set firmly into the surrounding brick, barring any passage onwards. Pry bar. The iron looks sturdy enough, but you are able to spot some telltale signs of corrosion between the brick bars and the brick. Now that the defect is apparent, the work of bending the bars should be less demanding challenge. Sure, but I don't need to go into the sewer. Clerk and... Oh, this seems to be a thing. Hey, let's quickly talk to you. The young Juana wears a disconcerted frown. He meets your approach with the flicker of a welcoming smile, but it dies down quickly. Please, I must ask for a favor. He shies back from making eye contact, keeping his head lowered. Do you have business with the Vailian Trading Company? Not yet, at least. Why? My people are the Durape. We signed a contract with the company. Tawenu looked towards the headquarters with a despondent frown. We were not understanding the terms at the time. Oh, come on now. That's not fun. That's not nice. Too many big words for you, friend? The next time, hire an advocate. Opening his mouth to retort, Tawenu instead takes in Maya with confusion before turning back to you. I wish to, renegotiate, but the clerks turned me away. Tell me more about this contract. My father, the Ranga, took payment from the company. In exchange, they dig for Adra. He speaks with more confidence, as if the words were rehearsed several times over. He did not understand the Vailian way. When he dies, the Outlanders will claim our island for themselves. Father has fallen ill, and the clerk, Lucia, stands by the agreement as surely as if it was stamped in his own skin. I don't want to be clever, but I like the idea of getting more reputation with the Wana. That's a bold proposal, if ever I heard one. Ekera, already this treatment is not so unusual. I made appeals to Lucia, but my words were as stones dropped from the deepest well. While I am barred from the company office, I can do nothing for my people. Tawenu worries at one of the many tassels adorning his garb. Excuse me. I'll meet with this Lucia. Maybe we can arrive at more agreeable terms. Ekera, my thanks. I will remain here by day until justice is done. The worst of his concerns are quickly overshadowed by a broad smile. Look at that. We're already helping people. All right. Now I'm guessing Pallegina is here. Because I think they said they were going to summon her. That's all right. So oh, she's just right there at the entranceway, I guess. Hi. Adu Watcher, the Cantonese, Nisi? Count of Nicaeus. Nicaeus? Title owned by... Oh, Nero. Oh. The Duchess Ciprento. Adu Watcher, the Canton Nicaea sent for me. It seems the Republics have need for me again. Thanks to you. It is difficult to read her expression. The corners of her mouth briefly twitch into a smile, but there is worry in her eyes. Do you have need of me? I always have need for you. I always have need of you, Pallegina. Good. She nods sharply and steps forward. Oh, right. Wow, that was, I was expecting more. Alright, so Paladin or Paladin Fighter. Oh, Paladin Chanter. In my first playthrough, in the first game, I used her as a kind of off tank. So Adair was the main tank. She would sort of she would look for other options. I kind of like Herald, and she can sort of tie people up, but also just buff the whole party. Yes, I like Herald. I don't know. God, it's getting so hard. I want a fifth. I want a sixth. No, it's so hard. We're gonna get this other guy, and he's probably great as well. Well, you know what? It's been a bit awkward with Seraphim and I since we had that conversation, so I think he can just stay on the ship, and Pallegina can come with us for now, and we will see how we go. Cool. Alright, what have you got? Disgraza breastplate. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Pallegina has gone against the Dukes. The Duke's Bell's orders by inventing a new trade agreement with the Anamenfath to accommodate the recovering Deerwoodian market. As a result, the Deerwood and the Vailian Republics were plunged into a trade war. Yeah, it goes a lot better if you strengthen the Deerwood, so keep that in mind. For her outrageous insubordination and audacity, Pallegina was banished from the republics. The 5 sons representing the 5 dukes, the 5 Duke Bells, I don't know how to pronounce this, was scraped from the face of her breastplate, an enduring mark of her disgrace. I mean, guys, it's clearly still on her main picture, but yeah. So I guess if I can see it's been scratched out. Yeah. -5 damage taken. Driven by penance. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, that's gonna be nice as the plan of like buffing the. All right, that's not terrible. Oh yes. So I'm assuming if you don't, you have a different version of the armor that has the sun's still there, and you've got a greatsword, I assume. Yep. That's not a. Come on, that's not a greatsword. Look at that. That's. Game, please, game. Look at that scabbard. Look at the sword. Scabbard. Sword. No, those don't fit. Come on. Like, you can't wear a sword like that on your back in a scabbard like that. A scabbard at all, just in general, because you just can't draw it. But, guy. Alright. Alright, I need to. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. First point first. That sword is far too large for that scabbard. That's really silly. But I wonder if there's someone here that can do these. Unless they could be reforged, this weapon may be fated to become even more than it was. Fated to become even more than it was? They both say that. Interesting. So we need to find someone. So I guess there could be someone. It's a big city. There might be some people. What was that? Do we have a better greatsword? We do not. What? So you are good with sword, pistol, and greatsword. That is a blunderbuss. What? Come on. Do you know if you said oh. Game, why? Although blunderbuss, penetration, hit, multi-shot. Having said that, I wouldn't mind dual-wielding blunderbusses with Seraphins. We might hold on to that, which means you can just have a pistol, but you're going to be using a sword anyway. What do we got? Two-handed weapon? Yeah, I'm not surprised. Plus that. Let's quickly just go through this. Stride and reflex. Okay. Resistance to those. Not bad. Oh wait, we should. Okay, yeah. So she's still a Feremas Mescantsuleus, Brotherhood of the Five Sons. Feremas Mescantsuleus, Paladin of the Vailian Republics. All right. the Duke or Duchess. And you're an Avon godlike. Good at Arcana and Athletics. Interesting. Faith Conviction, that's a Paladin ability. Savage Attack. Right, that's the... plus Armor, Shock, and Slash. That's very specific. Immune to Dexterity Affliction. Alright, alright. Increases all defenses based on your reputation. Aligns with the Order's preferred behavior. Sworn enemy, and then it becomes Wrath of the Five Suns. That's your big attack. That's a heal. That's you mark people. Marks an enemy as the focus of the Paladin's Righteous Fury, granting a damage bonus against the target until the combat ends. You've upgraded your mark. 5 searing projectiles shoot forth from the Paladin's hand towards the focus of their... Was that... I mean, cool. Is that per shot? Is that so he does that like 5 times? I mean, still. Yep, that's good. That's good. That's great. And these... Oh, these are the different auras you can have? I assume. Cool! You'll be probably making a great off-tank. I will probably want to sit down and work out... Yep. Cool. Let's have a chat with her. I would not have guessed I would find myself back with the Watcher of Cadnua, much less at the orders of a Kanta. Her expression fluctuates between amusement and annoyance. I heard about your arrival in Queen's Birth, but I didn't believe it until Kanta Nasius called on me. Perhaps this time it will go better for both of us. You only have to ask. Can you tell me more about what happened after we defeated Theos? After we parted ways, I returned to the Republics and reported to the Duke's Bell. I failed to complete my mission and had no excuses. The Republics had lost a golden opportunity to trade with the Glenfathans, and the Dukes were furious. They exiled me from the Brotherhood, scoured the suns from my breastplate, put me on a ship. To Rayad Ceres. I checked that. Not Reedcarus. Rayad Ceres. Diversus. I was lucky to escape with my life. I worked as a guard, caravan, ships, wealthy merchants. I did not discriminate. After my exile, both my purpose and my pride were gone. The years have taken me from the Eastern Reach to the Deadfire. Some would say it is a fate that has brought us together. Some would say it is fate that has brought us together again, Watcher. But you must already know what I think. It is just luck. Time will tell if it is good or ill. So what's your opinion on what's happening with Aethys? Whatever they are up to, cannot be good for any of us. At their best, the gods are powerful children. At worst, they are little more than mad beasts taking out their anger on our world. I have little interest in distinguishing which type Aethys is. She waves the back of her hand up and down, dismissing the thought. How do you like the Deadfire so far? Where I am assigned is of no concern to me, but I do think the Deadfire can be profitable for the Republics. If the Dukes need me here, I am glad to serve them. Whatever happened with you and Maneha? Maneha was the, that was the lady we met back at the... Pallegina slowly turns her head in your direction, eyebrows raised, inner eyelids necessitating, necessitating out and back. Inner eyelids necessitating out and back. Hey, it's a new word I'm going to be looking up. Awesome. Que? You and Maneha were together, weren't you? Maneha was a good companion. Was a good companion and a skilled warrior. But her imagination got the better of her. It appears to have gotten the better of you as well. She runs her fingers along a wayward feather, pointing in an odd direction from her wrist, pressing it flush against her skin. Well, how are you? Good. I have no concerns, Watcher. Alright, farewell. I guess we go to the Water Shapers. Oh, no, we got to talk to that. We're going to try and find washroom, stairs, guard bunks, governor's office, archive, sitting room. What was that person we were looking for? Hey, clerk. Lucia. Who are you? Your attendant. Excuse, you have business here? I just came from Port Marge. Governor Clario suggested I might find work here. You are in luck. The governor is between meetings. Go on in. I mean, cool. Luvea Alveri. Standing next to her desk and lost in thought, the Governor Alveri looks up as you approach. Ooh, hi. Expression of intent focus thaws instantly, and she greets you with a startlingly sunny smile. The Watcher! From the palace, yes? You made quite the impression on the Count Nasius. He went on for ages. Welcome. Make yourself comfortable. I am Luvea Alveri, Governor in residence of the Vailian Trading Company here in Nekataka. What brings you to my door? I've come from Port Marge. Governor Clario suggested the Vailian Trading Company might have work for me. Generous of him. I'm a little surprised he'd give you up, to be honest. His operations on Port Marge must be going more smoothly than reported. How much do you know about the Luminous Adra trade? Well, I know Aethys is looking for it. Yes, they warned me you had some interesting notions. Let's just say he isn't alone, then. Every viable deposit is of interest to us, cartographers, surveyors. At any moment, we have a dozen expeditions underway. Some weeks ago, we received word of a large quantity of luminous adra on a distant island, Poko Kohara. It is not charted on any of our maps. However, Poko Kohara is said to neighbor the island of Tikawara, and we already made contact with the natives there. We dispatched an expedition to Tikawara with instructions to locate the Adra site and determine its value. Villages of Tikawara were recently founded by a small... The village of Tikawara by a small Huana tribe. Though the location is limited access to food, it is close to legendary Iguithian ruins known to the Huana as Poko Kohara. Oh, okay. Wow. Our people have neither returned nor sent any word of their progress. Alveri spreads her hands in a gesture of helplessness. We are too long delayed, and someone must finish the job. A watcher can determine if there is essence in the Adra, if it is worth the trouble an investment to remove it. Information for which we are willing to pay. I mean, that's a bit dire. Essence in the Adra is souls, isn't it? I don't know why I looked at the mic for confirmation, but the essence is souls, right? Like, they're looking for Adra that's filled with souls. That's... I didn't think about it like that. That's... Oh, that's awkward. If I'm going to sail to Tikawara, I need to purchase some supplies. Ooh, diplomacy. Yes, I take your meaning. Here, a taste of what's to come. 1,000 copper. Thank you very much. This will be of some use to you, I think. It entitles you to act as a commissioned agent of the Vailian Trading Company. Present it, and you will be recognized as such. Avari presses a document into your hand. Vailian Trading Writ of Commission. Be it known that the bearer of these documents is empowered to act on behalf of the Vailian Trading Company in matters pertaining to the exploration and expansion of company interests within the Deadfire archipelago. The bottom of the letter bears Governor Luvea Alveri's signature and official seal. Until then, I believe we're finished. Return here once you have word of our agents and our prize. Oh, and take care in the open sea. There are greater hazards in the waters than a few pirates. I mean, there's a giant god wandering around, so, you know. Yeah! Clerk. Uh-huh. What? Oh. We're not really here for stealing. Where is this guy? Oh! Lucia's office. Alright. Alright, maybe if I looked at the map a bit closer. Alright. Let's see if we can make a deal. Oh, except that he's not here. White Adra is an extraordinarily rare precious stone found in some formations of Adra. It sometimes appears immediately adjacent to copper conductors used in Aguithan structures. It was a luminescent white color with pink and violet veins, striations running through it. Sure, why not? It didn't say it was stealing. Every leaf of parchment is coated in dense jargon. They're not there, which means I think they're... How do I check what time it is? What's the in-game... Oh, here it is. Day, hour... 17? Buh. No. Alright. There's a bunch of other people. Probably want to talk to that lady who was just outside. But I want to, while I'm thinking about it, with those shards of the weapons. The lady who was here. You probably have something, but I want to just... No, shipwrights, hunt and sundries, no. 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 Peddler, no. 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 Map input, no. Back alley, no. Oh, okay. I mean, that might just be interesting, just in general. See what they have on hand. I'm probably looking for like a blacksmith or a weapon master, or I mean, assuming you'll eventually just. Oh goodness. You need to. Oh, I'm on fast mode. I was wondering why I was going so crazy. Alright, I think, well, let's talk to you. Well met, stranger. If you feel like investing in protection, I'd be willing to trade iron for copper. The armorer presents you with a friendly smile. I mean... Oh, that seems a bit rude, but at the same time, I want to find who sells the best stuff, because they are the most likely to know where I can then go. You find the person who sells the best stuff, they tell you where they get their best stuff, that person maybe knows how to turn my shards of weapons into weapons again. Your selection is fine, but I'm looking for even better equipment. Well, I assure you that everything I sell is well crafted. Her smile wavers. But I will admit I'm not quite the weaponsmith that Marihi is. Ah, here we go. Nor do I possess Uto's expertise in firearms. So I'm presuming we're looking for Marihi. Okay, well, where's Marihi? Oh. Super handy. Marihi you can find in Periki's Overlook. Awesome. This district to the north. Utu has a shop in the Brass Citadel in the eastern part of Nekataka. Well, fantastic. Let's see what you have. Lots to see. Take your time. That's probably fine. It's very expensive. Alright. Okay, that's not bad. And then just stuff. Find shields. Oh, maybe a large shield for a dare. I don't know. Alright, but. That's the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed yourself. If you have, as I said at the beginning, liking, sharing, and subscribing is a wonderful way to help the channel grow. And if you didn't, there's like buttons there, and constructive feedback is always welcome. I guess next episode, we're going to go to the Overlook, because we have to talk to both the Water Shapers and apparently the Weaponsmith, who maybe can help us with these weapons. Because I would assume that that's why we got to ask about it. I assume that there's a reason for all this, because it's a role-playing game, and they direct you. So I talk to this person. Either he or she will be able to do it, or he or she will be able to point me in the direction of someone who can. Is my guess. I could be entirely wrong, and I have before. But until then, I've been SammyP. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I hope you join me for episode whatever it is I just said, because I've completely forgotten. But I'll check before I do the next video. It's fine. It's fine. See ya!